Right, so I've got a string line in there. And I've got one post in the middle of that timber, one there. Bit hard to mark this dusty ground, but as long as it don't get disturbed. Bit hard there, so I put a rock in the middle, and one up there somewhere. Digging now. Ideally, I normally go down to about this mark, which is 18" up. You want a 1/4 to a 1/3 going in the ground of whatever's sticking up. So if you've got 6 foot up, you want 18" to 2 foot below. These are only 4 foot posts, but you want to get past this black muck into the, the stuff that I dug out the other day, that yellow stuff, the substrate or whatever they call it. It's got to be deep enough. So we'll see how it goes, see how hard it is. But like I say, I think about 18" at least. So with these timbers out of the way, I'll just put some extra lines on. Just these lines here, so that you can hopefully just follow the track of this. And the line's that side of that post. So I want to dig more like there. What?
Right, we'll see you in a bit then.
Okay. But that bar broke through that. Now I just got to try and get it out. If you can get hold of them, these ones with a point are better. Right, nice flat bottom, so I can put this post wherever I want. And if it's got a rounded bottom, you know, weeble wobble, it'll fall down. Bit of a hole there where that concrete came out, but that'll fill up. Right, get on with rest. Hopefully they're a bit easier. Spoke too soon, didn't I? Big lump of concrete. This is wood, that's wood. Right, that'll pretty much do for that one. It's almost 18-inch. There's a big root here, and there was that lump of concrete, and now I'm just going through like wood fibre like that. It's a pain. Right, now I'll get that one plumb and I can move on. Right, so that's on there. That's plumb that way. It's also plumb that way. This one at the bottom's keeping it to the line, or just a fraction off. You don't want it touching, you can never tell whether it's straight or not, so just a fraction off. Get the next one rigged up, and I can put these ones in between. And this bit, I've learned that you need to screw it down at the bottom, because there's always a bit of movement at the top. Right, those two end ones are in. That's straight. Plumb, I mean. Plumb that way. And I can plumb it that way off this bottom rail that I'm going to put in here. Put this post in, that'll be held like that. I just need to brace it that way. So these rails are completely straight. This one anyway, so this one I'll just have to pull over a bit. Like I was saying, that one's plumb. It's braced off the wall, and I'm just using them to the length that they are. See, that's joined there. It's just got one in at the moment, one coach screw, same here. I've got that one in at that end. I'm just putting these ones in the middle, just getting them plumb, and then I'll put a brace on them that way, just to make sure they're plumb that way. And like I was saying, working to my string line. This one, I only want 3.5 inches like these, so rather than digging a hole again, I'm just going to whip this bottom off, turn it upside down, put that in hole. When I put it in hole, it'll have a cut end of course, but you don't get rot from the bottom, you get rot around ground level. There's always a stump of post stuck in ground.
Okay, a bit loud, but it's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Right, so everything's just got one screw in at the moment, but they're all plumb straight, just off or just touching the line. That one at the very top there, right up against the fence, solid concrete at the bottom, so I'm going to bring my breaker back tomorrow, do that. I think I need to bring some more of these braces as well, and I can get them filled with concrete. Can you grab me knob?
What does it look like?
Like my knob? No, that's a boot.
All I can see is an up. That.
Yeah.
I've got a very funny joke, but I don't know if I can remember it. I'll tell you it later.
So they're in plumb now. It's braced off the tree and it's plumbed that way by this timber. I'm gonna skip the bottom rail just for the moment because I want to get the wheelbarrow in to get concrete in up there. So I'll have a bit of a tidy up and get some concrete in these. You see the way it kicks up there? Not keen on that. If these were fence rail instead of this crappy 3x2 that they've sent me, I might be able to bend it a bit. But then that bend will want to lift that post. So what I think I'm going to do is when I put the palings on, I might try and ease that sharp edge a little bit. You won't notice it so much once they're all on as well.